Today, I'm learning how to redstone the correct way, and afterwards I'm spinning the wheel to get a random challenge from people on the internet. So, I've done my fair share of redstone projects over the couple of years that I've been playing Minecraft, but most of these have been copies of what people have been doing, or like adaptations of what people have been doing. A good example is this thing over here, the bank, as people might know on the channel. The bank is basically me taking Mumbo's design of, I think it was specific in season 6 of Hermitcraft, but correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But then just making it do what I wanted to do. So just changing it, adding some stuff, taking a randomizer from somebody else, adding it to this system. That's what I've been doing for years. Now, what I want to be doing is I want to be able to create something like this. Maybe not exactly something as complicated as this, but I want to create something that I made on my own and that actually functions and looks good. But before we do that, we need to get some learning done. So let me look up some tutorials, some videos about redstoning. I'll link them all in the description below. And yeah, I'm trying to learn as much as I can, and I hope you learn with me. And for my first test project, I used a few T flip-flops, some booleans, and a few redstone dots to make a piston door. So I've been tinkering with a lot of redstone. I've followed up with some tutorials about circuitry and different booleans, basically, like these ones, all of this crazy looking stuff that I think I have a bit of a grasp on as of right now. Like, I know what this does, I know what this does. Basically the same thing, by the way. Then we've been tinkering with some double piston extenders and stuff. From the ceiling, from the ground up. Compact flush doors as well. Which I used over here to try and make a flush door. Right, so basically if you put bolt right there and you activate a system. By putting all of this together, I created this, which is a basic combination lock. And yeah, you kind of just, I made it easy. I just said if you turn this one on, it opens. And yeah, it's the flush door with some lamps and stuff. I think I have enough knowledge right now about redstone to create something entirely my own. I've got some ideas from Twitch chat. I've got some ideas from some creators that I had. I've got some from the Discord. I also got some from ChatGPT. So there's some random things in there, some odd ones, but there's some good ones in there as well. I put them on a spinning wheel, and we're gonna spin that right about now. I'll take a player launcher. Let's try and figure this out the simple way. Okay, so let's think of a proof of concept. I think a piston is a good way to start, because that moves up and down. Maybe add in a little slime block, because I think, if I'm correct, that should give us some bounce to it. And then if we go up here, add in a little tripwire hook, because that is gonna detect a player. I need some string as well. Alright, just like this. Add this one here. Wait. Oh, maybe I should connect up the piston. And now... Oh, but that breaks the spring. Okay, let's go up one. Do this. Add a string. And what does that give us? It does not give us anything because it's not powering the system. Now it should power on. We do get some air off of it. Okay, so what if I make a little chute, I would say. And what if I come in like this? Okay, it's not better. It really depends if I get a good bounce or not. Now I want some forward movement, so I think I can add in a second piston. One tick seems like a small delay, but it does work, so that's one. Okay, so that's a proof of concept. I like it, but I think I can go farther. So give me a second to tinker around with this stuff, and I'll come back to you when I get something. So, I think I was playing around with TNT cannons a bit, and I think I might have figured something out. Seeing as we can propel stuff with water, and I've tested this myself a few times, we can actually propel ourselves with water and TNT. So if I aimed correctly, I should be able to jump in here, land on that block of redstone ore, which is gonna set off that torch and the entire system. Cross our fingers and let's hope I calculated everything correctly. 3, 2, 1, jump. Oh god. Oh god. No, 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 no. Woohoo! There we go. So with the concept being done, we can now start building on the actual launcher and the cannon that we have for me. I tried making it look a bit nicer, but I mean, the redstone is what I focus on and I want all the timings to be correct. Okay, so I've modified our little setup over there a bit. It looks a bit nicer as well. I've made the jump bigger. I've also made the launcher bigger, as you saw in the time lapse. And I added in tripwire hooks instead of the redstone trigger, because that wasn't really reliable. And I'm ready for the first jump. And I hope it's not the last one. Oh god. Whee! It's so fun. Yeah, and then you hit straight in the middle. Whee! I can see my house from here. So the 3 things that I learned from making this video is that taking things from, like taking designs, redstone designs from other people is not a bad thing, right? As long as you give the original creator credit and you don't claim it as your own. Now, if you take a design from somebody else, analyze it, look at what it does. Let's go to the bank for an example. So if you take something from another creator, like I did over here, it's great to analyze it and that you know what every component of the machine is doing, so that you can learn for future builds. The second thing that I learned is that segmenting certain circuits that you have in a big build like this in different colors is always a good thing to do, just so you know where what is. And the last thing is, if you don't know anything, look it up. There's so much knowledge about this on YouTube that it's very hard to not find information. Sometimes it's even a bit too much information. Now that does not exclude you from trying things out and just playing around with stuff like I did over here. Yeah, just play around with redstone just as you would with building, and you'll learn a thing or two. Now this video has taken me through hell and back. It's been frustrating, but it's also been really fun learning all of this stuff. And I hope you had as much fun as I did. If you did, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!